Today I'm going to show you exactly every option that you're going to have available to you out on the pickleball court when it comes to the third shot. By the end of this video, you're going to be able to step on the court with complete confidence, knowing exactly what you're doing every single time. Now, obviously, we don't have a regulation size court, but we're going to make do with what we got right now. If you're new here, my name is Curtis. I make videos every single week. Let's get right into it. So the first option for type of shot is the drive. I'm going to demonstrate it with the help of my lovely wife, who is how many months pregnant? Who is 8 months pregnant, and she's out here helping me get these videos done for you guys. So I'm gonna serve it to you. Let's do it slow-mo, that way nobody gets hurt. I serve, boom, to you. You hit me, drive, drive. So there you see the simple drive. Everybody knows what a drive is. I saw a really cool video how to practice your drive, and I don't know exactly who posted it, so I do apologize. Basically, the thing is like, if somebody's hitting the ball back to you and you're catching it out front right about here, that's where you should be hitting and making contact with your drive. So that's a pretty cool concept. You can practice that. Have somebody hit you the ball and just catch it and then hit it. It almost recreates the serve, and it gets you used to hitting the ball out front and getting some pace on that ball and getting it right at your opponent. Now there's 3 different locations where you want to target your drive. The first one, probably the most obvious, is going to be targeting the person who's moving. So you just served, they've hit the return, they're gonna be running in. Somebody's moving, and if you target them, you'll be likely to catch them off guard. Option number 2 is to hit it through the middle. So say the person's already got through the gap, they're already not moving, boom, down the middle. Always creates confusion because if the partners aren't on the same page, they could be confused about who's gonna hit that ball, and you get a chance to hit a winner down the middle. And the final option is down the line. So if you're over here on the right side of the court, you have served to the opposite side. You've got buddies standing here in front of you. They may or may not be paying attention, and you might have an opportunity, if you're here hitting the third shot, to drive it right down the line, boom, sneak it right past them if they're not ready for it. So those are the 3 location options for the drive. Test those out next time you're out on the court. Now we're gonna talk about the drop. That is option number 2 for type of hit that you have. I'm gonna demonstrate it with my beautiful partner here. I'm gonna try to drop the ball into our little kitchen here, which is almost, that might be 7 feet. Maybe a little bit short, maybe like 6 or 5 feet, but it's close. All right, we're gonna demonstrate the drop. Here we go, boom, boom. There it is, drop it in the kitchen. Wow, that one just made it over. Drop it in the kitchen. Wow, good enough example. Thank you, sweetie. The drop may look a little bit more intense than that in a real game, but for the sake of moving on.
For the sake of wrapping this up.
Yeah, for the sake of wrapping this up before it rains, we're gonna use that example because it's basically what you saw. It's just a soft hit that's gonna drop just over the net and land in your opponent's kitchen on that side of the court. So how you hit the drop? It's pretty simple. You just want to get that ball out in front of you, kind of like with the drive, but instead of putting power and swinging through it, you're going to get beside it. I use a sideways angled paddle with a little bit of angle, leaning it back some to kind of get it to pop up a little bit. You don't want to pop it up too much because then that allows them to attack it out of the air, just enough to get it up and over the net and to land in that kitchen. So there's a couple different options for where you want to put this drop. And the best option when in doubt is always drop to the middle of the court. It eliminates the error of hitting it out of bounds. If you drop in the middle, you're more likely to be more successful. Now the other option is to drop it to that person who is moving in. If you can get it to where it's right in front of them, they're running in, they're trying to get there quickly, you could potentially catch them in a mistake. Now, the next option is a secret weapon that not many people know about, and I like to call it the drip because it's a drive-drop combination. Here we go. Oh, there it is. There it is, boom. There it is. So as you've seen there, the drip is a drive that's gonna be coming right over this net, and their goal for the drip is to get it to start going down right as it goes over that net, so it's landing near their feet. It's a pretty tricky shot to hit because it's essentially a drive, and the only difference is you really have to lag that wrist, get a lot of topspin on that ball, which is gonna allow it, kind of like on your serve, like we talk about a lot, get that topspin, and it's gonna pull that ball down right when it gets over the net. Now for your locations for the drip, it's very similar to the drive. You can target the person who's running because that's always a good option for a ball that's going to be coming at them quickly because it gives them less time to react and it leads to more errors. Or you can hit down the middle. That's always a safe option because, like I said, it creates confusion. But I would say my favorite location is to hit it to the person who's already up at the net because they're going to see that ball coming. They're thinking it's just a regular drive. They're going to see you putting all the power in. They're going to be like, all right, I'm ready for it. And then it's going to drop on them right when it gets to the net, and they're not going to be able to react quick enough, and it's going to allow them to create the errors. So there you have it. Those are your options for your third shot in pickleball. If you're new here, my name is Curtis. I make these videos every single week. So if you like pickleball, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And while you're there, go ahead and check out that description. They got some links in there with some coupon codes that'll get you some percentages off. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.